Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome back to Sunrise Stardew. Another week. More Stardew sessions. Welcome in. So I think today we're in like the tail end of summer. So the next festival is the Jellyfish Festival. Good morning, Kat. Welcome in. I don't remember if we had anything special. I know we have a bunch of crops that are they're gonna be like on the very edge. Like, we only have the last day to harvest them kind of stuff. So, we shall see. We'll see how those turn out. Hopefully, nothing awry has happened. Alright. Storming today. So our cat is inside. Let's see. Tomorrow, sunny. Good humor. Okie dokie. So our house, oh yeah, inventory full bug. Actually, put that away. I don't think we need the rapier right yet. Do some harvesting. What else is good? Let's see. These. I have to remember not to let this poppy die right here. Because I would forget. That would definitely be something that I would do. That I'd be like, oh yeah, this is fine. And then it would not be fine. Mildred, look at how fat and round Mildred is. She's so round. Having a blast. Alright, make some mayo. Gotta go check our mushroom cave. No, let's not eat our mushes. I don't think our tappers have anything ready right now, but could check. Take a quick peek. There's nothing worse, honestly, than a tapper being really close to being done, and then the tree gets struck by lightning, and you're like, well, that was a day wasted. Brutal. Alright, let's toss out these. Might hold on to some of the bloobs. I don't know. I gotta have a think about what we actually would do with them. But just in case we want to make jam or something, we have that available to us. Let's see. Today is Monday. I feel like we could just do a quick mines day. So let's toss these things. Unless we needed today to chop wood, which might be the case. Ooh, put that back. I think we might... What's our wood situation looking like? Okay, we definitely need a couple more things of wood in order to do the barn is like our next goal. So I want to kind of take advantage of that. But I don't know that we need to go too crazy. Just do a bit of thinning. I won't lie, I have a very busy day at work today. Not super looking forward to it. So, starting the day with some Stardew I think is very cathartic. Definitely 10 out of 10, recommend. I also got kind of destroyed this weekend, so I didn't really have a chance to do any of my gardening tasks in real life, which is kind of a shame. So, and it's supposed to be super hot this week, so that was kind of a rough, I don't want to say oversight, but kind of oversight. A rough happenstance, maybe. Right. Got all these. Let's see. Are there any trees we can thin out in here? I guess a few here. And let's see. That is a rock. There we go. Raz, this is so early. It is early, but it's also early for you, I would say. But welcome in, Kurino. How are you? It's early, but I don't know. Pickles has been waking me up at this time for a while, so I was like, you know, maybe I should take advantage of the fact that I'm being rudely awoken at like 5 in the morning and just get up. So that's, I don't know, we turned it into something vaguely positive. How you doing? Hopefully your Monday is going well. I guess waking up early on a Monday is never like fun, but it is a thing, I guess. I'm doing good. How are you doing besides the waking up early? You know, I'm not doing too bad. Just chilling. I was saying I kind of have a busy day at work, so I'm not like super amped about that. Oh my goodness, Pick, what's up? What's up? What's up, girl? You're yelling? What are you yelling about? Did you bring Coon in? You did? Good job! Thank you for sharing your Coon with me. It's very nice. You're a nice bean. Technically, I haven't woken up early. I'm on. Oh, are you still awake? Is it one of those? Still awake at this late hour? Oh, Fiddlehead. Have those been around this whole time and I just have not gotten any of them? Because that's a little rough, I guess. Forgot that those existed. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know. I can't do the all-nighters anymore. It really messes up my, my system. Sometimes I have, really late night releases, because I work in software. So sometimes that happens, but I've taken to just saying no when I can. And being like, nah, I'm not gonna be there. I'll have to find somebody else. But I did used to have a client that liked to do releases at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and those are pretty rough. Because it was always 3 or 4 in the morning, but then they wanted to like meet at like 11. And I'd be like, guys, this is not working. My schedule's been out of whack, so I woke up really late yesterday, so here I am still. One of those where everything just gets kind of bamboozled. I feel you. Well, hopefully you can sleep soon, I guess. Don't wait too late. If you wait too long, your schedule will be out of whack for a lot longer than just a day. Everything is one long day now. Yep. Yep, that's how it often is. All-nighters really make it like a weird space to be in. Onasora, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome in. But yeah, all-nighters, I don't have that in me anymore. I think the worst was back when I worked in retail, they used to They used to have us pull all-nighters like once a quarter, I guess, to do inventory. That was brutal as well. As if things weren't already difficult. Also, what am I thinking of? Did I actually not need this? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I do. Where do I need the resin? Why am I... This is like my constant battle with the community center where I vaguely remember where things are, but like not fully. And then I'm like confused. Guess maybe it was just Enchanter's bundle? Maybe that was the case. You're welcome. You have a really pretty voice, Raz. Aw, thank you. It's a little gravelly because it's 7:15 in the morning for me, so a little bit more gravelly than we normally get, but appreciate it nonetheless. Such a mood. I forget the stuff there all the time. It's easy to forget. It's easy to like have some vague memory of like things that you kind of need, but then not fully remembering like which bundles, or like some of them are obviously dupes. So you'll get the one bundle done and you'll be like, oh nice, I don't need any more of that. And then it's like, nah dude. You do. You do. Ooh, I think you might like 2 games called Rune Factory 5 and Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. So we are actually playing Pioneers of Olive Town as well. I'm a big fan of the Harvest Moon franchise, so yes, you hit me spot on. So we are currently playing Pioneers of Olive Town. I have been told that I should try Rune Factory 5. I played Rune Factory, like the first Rune Factory, and I didn't love it, but I have been told that that was not a great representation of the Rune Factory series, and that I should give it a go again. So that's definitely on my list. I think a lot of people really like Rune Factory 4. I feel like that's like the most popular one, but I know that people said that Rune Factory 5 was like up there, and some people might like it more than 4. So it's on my list. I don't know when we're gonna... The problem is right now for me, we play so many farming sims that there's tons of farming sims coming out, so I'm trying to balance testing a bunch of them out. That's why I have this goofy hat on right now, because Dinkum just came out, and so we were playing that yesterday. So it's kind of a goofy balancing act to try and play new games, but also finish old ones. So right now we're also playing Harvest Moon SNES as well. I think our plan will be, once we finish Harvest Moon SNES, we will probably go ahead and do, I think, the Doraemon Story of Seasons next, because the second one just got announced and it might be coming out this fall. So that's in there. Honestly, Rune Factory 5 has been really, really fun. That's good. My main problem, quote unquote, problem with the Rune Factory series was I was not a huge fan of the monster collecting and combat elements in my farming sims. I generally just like to do that in separate games. So, to be fair, monster collecting and stuff is not normally my favorite genre. It's weird that I like Temtem, but like I don't really like the Pokemon games that much. The only one I was ever able to complete was Gold, and I had like literally stopped like Sword and Shield like halfway through. Like I think I was playing Sword, my husband was playing Shield, and I like abandoned him because I was like, I'm so bored, bro. I'm sorry. So that has been my only qualm with Rune Factory, is it kind of it has like a 50-50 element to the game that I'm not a super fan of, but listen, I do the mines in Stardew, so clearly I do some combat. It's not a big deal. But It is on my list. I was told I could not write off the Rune Factory series without playing 4 and 5, at the very least. So, I won't. Tempted, but I won't. I'll be good. Goodness, it's like already late. Sometimes I feel like with the rain in Stardew, sometimes it's like deceptive because the day is dark already, and so you like don't notice that it's like going to be night. And you're like, oh, okay, okay. I just really like both things so much since Rune Factory is a mix. Yeah, I think if you like farming sims and you like monster collecting, stuff like Pokemon, I think Rune Factory is like your ideal game, almost. It's a really solid mix of the two. It's done by a good, like, publisher, so you can't really, like, complain about it. It's got good things going for it. I don't know why I don't really like monster collecting games as much. I don't know what it is about it. I think I just get bored. I think that's like 90% of it. I just don't find them engaging. It's weird because I can like watch them. Like I don't mind watching other people play them, but I just do not have like any interest in playing them myself. Alright, let me water this plant. More water. The other I don't want to say downside, but the other like vague downside to Rune Factory is because it's because it's an Xseed / Marvelous game, they are expensive. I will say I feel bad like convincing people to play the Story of Seasons games because they're like $40, $50, and I can always tell that people are like, that is a lot, and I'm like, it is a lot. So it's definitely one of those that I feel like it's best to wait until there's a sale. I'm gonna have to, I think I gotta scythe some stuff a bit. We have some encroachment. Sari, good morning! How are you? How is your day going? I don't even know what time it is for you right now. Hopefully it's not morning, because it's V early, but I'm good, just finished dinner. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's evening for Sari. But before I say something wild, I was like, let me check. Maybe Sari has flown somewhere and is now experiencing the morning. What'd you have for dinner? Not to like make myself more ravenously hungry than I already am, but hopefully it was something tasty. Okay, wait. Before I go nuts with this silo. Salad bowl with impossible meat. Ooh, sounds tasty. Any interest in playing the new game that Concerned Ape is making? Is it the Haunted Chocolatier one? I feel like I would like try it. I don't think that it's not one that I'm necessarily like super amped about, I would say. I'm trying to think of like games that I'm like very excited for that aren't out yet are I'm actually weirdly extremely excited for Critter Crops, which is supposed to be like, it's like a hand-drawn Halloween-themed farming sim that I'm like crossing my fingers that it's gonna come out in October. So I'm very excited for that one. It was announced at Wholesome Games Direct, and I was like, yo, this sounds amazing. And I'm also really looking forward to, I think it's called Songs of Glimmerwick. It's like it's a life sim-y RPG about a witch going to witch school, and the magic system is all based on music, so it sounds very fascinating, and it's like really beautifully drawn. It's like hand drawn. It looks amazing. And I'm super excited about the Doraemon sequel for Story of Seasons because it looks beautifully drawn. Like the actual art in that game looks really good. So I was excited about that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I was like going crazy for. There's a couple ones that are like on my radar. Like Palia is on my radar. Put this away. Palia's on my radar. I really want to play Little Witch in the Woods, or Little Witch of the Woods, but I didn't want to play the early access because they didn't have like a bunch of the content in there yet, and I just didn't want to like skip stuff, essentially. So I'm just gonna wait for that one to come out in full before I play it. Have you heard of Terra Nil? Yes, Terra Nil is on my wish list. Terra Nil looked very relaxing. It reminded me of like almost like a Dorfromantik, but like a little bit more like, not gonna say farming sim-y, but it's got that similar vibe, I guess. But Terra Nil is definitely on my wish list. What else? I'm trying to think what else is like big that is upcoming that I was super amped about. I don't even know when the Concerned Ape game is coming out. I guess that's the other thing. Like, has there been a date announced for Haunted Chocolatier? Or just like not yet? Because for some reason I don't remember. To be fair, I have not been following it like extremely closely. So it's entirely possible that I just missed that. I don't know why I'm like drawing a weird blank, because I was just looking at my wish list the other day. Teased to be in 2023. Okay. There's a lot of stuff coming out in 2023, but that's not bad. What other ones? There's a bunch of like farming sims, but I'm like being cautiously optimistic about them, and I don't know how much like longevity they're gonna have for me. But there were several farming sims coming out fall of this year into kind of early 2023, I think. There's some that honestly might not be until late 2023, but I wasn't gonna get too wild. I guess Pixelshire looks really fun. It's a farming sim, but they're letting us do terraforming, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, Island Skies. See, that is why I need chat. Puff Pal's Island Skies, I'm going to go absolutely insane when it launches. I kickstarted it. I'm very excited about that. He posted pictures of the game with the money amount at 2023. Oh, okay. That's a Concerned Ape way of doing it. Dewey the Melon Cat swayed me back to it. Honestly, the minute that Island Skies had the teaser where that little like chick thing or like duck thing, whatever he was sitting on top of a table and he was like, I can't be friends with people that sit like that, referring to like us sitting in the chair. I was like, sign me up. This gives extremely strong original GameCube Animal Crossing vibes where the villagers are extremely cutthroat, and I need that in my life. I need villagers that aren't just nice all the time, man. So I was like, sign me up. This looks amazing. I was like, you can farm, the visuals are good, and some of the villagers are super mean to you. Perfect. Perfect. Cannot ask for more. extremely blessed. Also, I really liked the frog in the trailer. The big frog that's like under the waterfall. I like him. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Okay. I feel like, Lewis, why bring stuff up if you're just gonna be like, it's a long story? I don't have time to tell it right now. Then don't bring it up in conversation, dude. George. Bro, you gotta work on your mental, man. Think they're gonna add multiplayer too since they passed several goals? Yes, that would be nice. I would appreciate that. That would be very cool. At least having the ability to like visit other people's towns, I think, is a very nice touch in those games. Generally, I don't know, the same token, like, I've talked about it a little bit, I feel like on some level, the the Animal Crossing New Horizons, I felt like got a little bit wild in how, like, I feel like a lot of my friends that played, that was their first Animal Crossing title, and they felt weirdly pressured to make their islands, like, perfect. And I was like, listen, man, I don't know how to tell you, like, this game is not about that. This game is about, like, vibing. Also, Shane, you are so rude. Shane is the mean villager in this game. Truly. But we have to befriend him for the blue chicken, so we're gonna do it. But yeah, like, I don't know, I had so many friends that got really, like, stressed out about, like, terraforming on their islands and things, and I was like, guys, this game is about spending time de-stressing while you're, like, riding a train for hours from your job that you don't like that much, and you're just gonna decorate your house and talk to your fave villagers and hang out. There's no stress here. Nothing has to be perfect. It should be how you like to make it. And they'd be like, man, I see all these different islands on Twitter or Tumblr or whatever, and I was like, guys, you gotta chill. You're going too hard. You're getting too wild. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. That's also, like, the antithesis of the spirit of Animal Crossing. It should never stress you out. It's meant to de-stress you. So if you're getting stressed out, just take a break. Just hang out. Gotta get that aesthetic island. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't know, you shouldn't feel pressured. Yeah, my islands, my farms, they're always extremely ugly. I'm not here to, like, you know, go too wild. My gardens in real life are not like super planned out, I'll say. I have a lot of weeds in my garden on purpose. So yeah, I'm just not one of those people. I just don't, like, stress about that. I'm enough of a perfectionist in other ways that I feel like I do not need to let that that, like, illness in me spread to other things. So, but yeah, it made me kind of sad because it was their first Animal Crossing game and they were, like, stressed about it. And I was like, man, this is not the spirit of the game. You shouldn't be stressed. You should be having a good time the whole time. But I don't know. It's easy to get caught up, I guess. It's easy to feel like you're behind and everyone else has a prettier island or nicer farm than you. But that is just not the way. In general, I think if games are stressing you out, take a break. Because there's enough stuff to stress you out in life. It does not need to be video games. Especially not if video games are not your job, or you're not part of like a team, that's the only time. If you're part of a team, if you've like committed to doing a thing with a bunch of people and it stresses you out, but you kind of have to show up, then that's how it is. But life is stressful enough without adding in manufactured stressors that are not a big deal outside of their closed ecosystem. I don't think we said hi to our cat today. Sorry, Pick. Guess some people like the stress since there are games like Dark Souls. See, the thing is, people who really like Dark Souls don't generally get stressed, I don't think. Like, my husband loves Dark Souls. He does not get stressed playing Dark Souls. They're like, he just vibes. He's just there, like, relaxing. Like, for him, that grind is relaxing. He likes doing, like, repetitive, difficult content like that. So, it's not stress. That's what I feel like. If you, it's fine to like challenging things. I think that's a very sane thing. But I feel like if it gets to be so stressful that actively playing it is like not actually doing something positive for you, might be time to be like, you know what? I'm good. Seems like you're starting to get close with some of the townspeople. If you want to show someone that you're romantically interested, you've got to give them one of my beautiful flower bouquets. I'm selling them now for a very fair price. If you want to start a family someday, this is the first step. Don't tell me how to start my family, Pierre. I have this crazy new idea that I want to involve you in. It's called clothing therapy. Please come to the mayor's house today to see what it's all about. Alright, Em, we'll be there. We'll show up. Do I need the scythe? I do. For these. Do need the scythe. I think it's the satisfaction from beating a challenge. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. But I think in my mind, if something is so stressful that it's actively like it's not relaxing to do, you could just let it go. That's fine too. Alright. Got a bunch of hay. Nice. We got our maple syrup so we can make a hive. What up, Mildred? Thanks for the large egg. Also, these are, excuse me, friends, kind of approaching here. Need you to kind of chill. But yeah, I don't know. I like a challenge as much as the next person. I raided in World of Warcraft for a very long time. I found that very challenging and fun. But there got to a point where it was not fun. And I was like, alright, this is the time to retire. Once it stops being enjoyable, might as well not. Did I do all the fall crops? I think I did. These go in here. I'm gonna leave this in here for now. Cool. I don't know if I need anything else. I don't. Let's see. Drop these off. Drop off the hops. Drop off this. Okay. I think we should be good to go to Pierre's, grab that bouquet, then go see Emily's event. Should come to the mayor's house. I think they only open at 9. Also, is Pierre's closed on Wednesdays? I don't remember. I do not recall. Yes. Alright. Alright, Emily's doing her thing. Welcome to clothing therapy. They look so confused. You're probably wondering, what is clothing therapy? I'll try to explain. So many of us are struggling with personal issues, things holding us back from living how we want. It's important to me that everyone has a free and happy life, so I came up with a new kind of therapy to help people achieve that. It's based on the amazing power of self-expression. Self-expression is a wonderful healing tool. Did you know that? Behind this curtain, you'll find racks and racks of clothes. There's endless options to choose from. Your job is simple. Find the outfit that truly speaks to you and put it on. Feel confident in yourself and your choice. You all have a unique style to share with the world. Shane, you're up first. Shane. I like how it shows the curtain opens and closes, and you can tell that there's nothing behind it. Like it's clearly just the mayor's kitchen still. It's magic, I guess. Aw, Raz, you're just in time. Just observe and keep an open mind, okay? Shane, what a vibe. Shane, it's a new side of you we've never known about. That's great. Now go outside with confidence and show the world. I was gonna say, Shane is maybe one of the worst people to say that to, because he is a bucket of struggle. That man's got some stuff to work through. Okay, everyone gets a turn. I love how, like, Robin just, like, confidently runs up there. Yeah, Robin, we wish we could marry you, man. She didn't have to do that to us. We already think Robin's very pretty. Oh, the whole town's in love with Robin anyway. Mayor Lewis. He looks like the governor? He's like cosplaying as that dude. The dude that we put the undergarments in the luau soup and he ate it. Alright. It's sweaty in here. Yeah, you'll get heat stroke in those really easily. Really easily. Clint, you're up. Oh, Clint. I want to marry Clint so bad. So bad. Clint is a joy. Clint. Cute. Aww. This poor man. He's so shy. Well, that went very well. I just hope this experience helps everyone break out of their shells a bit. Raz, I couldn't do it. I don't want to break out of my shell. I guess I'm interrupting something here, aren't I? It's okay, Clint. Honestly, let's be a polycule. Clint can join our marriage. He can live at our house too. It'll be great. The three of us. I think we'd make a good team. Oh, Clint. I'm sorry. Poor Clint. So sad. Apparently there's a mod for that. Is there? I was kind of expecting that the Stardew Valley Expanded, like obviously before I installed it, I looked it up, but I was kind of shocked that they didn't have Clint as one of the marriageable people. I would have thought that they would have just included that, but apparently not. Also, Kazumi, hello! Welcome in! Happy Monday! Hope your day is going well. But yeah, I was kind of, I don't know, I love Clint. I've said it before, man, if you're gonna have like a party for the apocalypse, like that's how I kind of think about like life partners. You should probably have somebody who's like good to have in your team, in your party. A blacksmith is up there. Blacksmith, Robin is the carpenter, like people with skills. That's who you want. Today was quite tiring, but I'm currently chilling. How have you been doing, Raz? I've been doing pretty well. I guess I was kind of sick this weekend, but I'm feeling better today. I felt better around stream time yesterday, but I kind of like went downhill in the evening, I guess. So, taking it easy. I have kind of a busy day of work today, so we're just starting our day chill with some Stardew, hanging out. Let's see, I don't think there's much to forage in here, to be honest. Don't think there's too much going on. We can... I gotta see if we can do something. We might want to fish. It's a little late, though. And Renee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Lots of people have fallen sick recently. Really need to watch out for their health. Yes, definitely true. Oh, did I miss that boy? Oops. Oops. That boy's dead. Alright, let me toss this away. Let's get... I gotta get rid of some of these things as well. Probably have to make a new, box. Chest. That took my brain way too long to, like, think of the word for it. We can get this out of here. What else? Is there anything else doubled up? Let's sell like half of these. Let's get this and this. Drop this off. Okay. Move some stuff around. Gotta put some other things in here. Okay. Yeah, we had a couple things like doubled up because I was just tossing things late at night after being in the mines. So, let's go fish for a bit. Let's see how we're doing with that. I was actually saying yesterday, so we've been playing Dinkum, which is a brand new, like, life farming crafting sim, loosely based in the Australian outback, with some, like, fantasy elements, which is why I have this goofy hat on, because it's Dinkum week. But basically, the fishing in Dinkum is actually pretty enjoyable as far as a fishing minigame goes, and I was pleasantly surprised by it. I don't appreciate crocodiles running up on us when we're trying to fish, but oops, I messed that up. I don't know, my mouse unclicked for a sec there. Must have not had it pressed down as hard as I thought. I was like, okay, we got this, boy. And then it was like, nope. No, you do not. But yeah, it's an interesting mix between like Pioneers of Olive Town's fishing minigame and Animal Crossing. So it's actually like, oh my goodness, sir. It's actually very enjoyable. This boy is probably gonna get us. I don't even know what this is. I'm trying to think, like, who is in the river that's wilding right now? Who is making my life difficult? Of course, I'm using the starter rod, which is not helping us. I could invest in a lot of the better rods. But been trying to save up for a barn, which I think I might try and get from Robin tomorrow, maybe? I don't remember if she's open on Thursdays. Also, I swear, every river, so much trash in it. I don't know why they're so unclean. I feel like I've gone fishing several times, and I don't think I've ever caught trash. Like, maybe a stick. That one's, like, a little bit believable. But, not like, this much actual trash. Like, I think one time we caught, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pairs of glasses in a row. And I was like, how many glasses are people losing in this river? Like, what is happening? That's a weird one to lose. Like the time when we were fishing in Harvest Moon SNES and we caught like 6 boots in a row. And I was like, okay, how many, this is a small pond. How many boots could be in here? That's an obscene number of boots. It just makes you wonder, like, how, I don't know how you lose a boot in the river. Or in a pond. Like, what are you doing with your boots that they end up in there? Very questionable. Whoop. Oh my goodness, Raz. Please. The one thing I like about this fishing minigame and the one in Dinkum is that the energy spent is front-loaded. That was something that actually caught me pretty by surprise in Pioneers of Olive Town, is you don't expend the energy until you've, like, caught the fish. Which means it's very difficult to gauge how much energy you're gonna spend, and it's actually pretty easy to, like, pass out by accident fishing. But here, and in Dinkum, it's like, oh, you can just tell. You can eyeball it, and you can be like, okay, I have like 3 casts left. Maybe less. There's no surprise when you pull out a crazy large fish, and you're like, oh, actually that was double the amount of energy that I thought I was using here. Oops. Agent Yuna, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope your day is going well. Just vibing out. Year 1. Stardew Valley Expanded. It's my first playthrough of the expanded mod. Alright, let's see. What's on our to-do list tomorrow? We have to go to Pierre's. Gotta get that bouquet. Give that to Emily. We have to stop by Robin's, see if she'll even take our order. I just don't even remember if she will for the barn. I think we have enough stone. If we don't, I guess we can stop by the mines, like the lower floors. Oh my goodness. Sir. Doing well. Just passing time while I wait for my meeting to start. Nice. I mean, maybe less fun that you're about to have a meeting, but good to pass time. I'm doing well. Yeah. Just chilling before work. Hanging out. I have some early commitments at work today. I would say my work is pretty front-loaded on Mondays, where I have like some early meetings, and today I have a couple of software releases that need to get done, but once those are out of the way, hopefully should be smooth sailing for the day, which is always appreciated. I love your model. Oh, thank you so much. My art mama did a really amazing job. She is very talented. But yes, good luck to you in your meeting as well. Hopefully it's not too arduous. My friend Miko, she has the craziest meeting schedule I've ever seen. I swear she's in meetings like all day, which is not something I'm capable of doing. I skip as many meetings as humanly possible. The number of times I ping my coworkers and I'm like, do you need me on this? Because I don't want to be in here. I do not feel like I need to be here. Can I not come? And sometimes they're like, no, you have to come. And sometimes they're like, no, you don't. No, you can skip. Let's have less of us in here. Flexible work. Yeah, it's like we have a lot of client meetings that like one or two people could be on the call. We don't necessarily have to have everyone there. So that's the kind of nice thing. Renee, you have such a nice voice. Aw, thank you, Renee. That's very sweet of you. I was saying, I feel like my voice is warming up, but in the mornings it's a little gravelly in here. We have a little extra tonal quality, I guess. Maybe that's a positive. Do I need this boy? Yes. Okay. This son. I guess it's only 8. We can just go drop him off now. Good luck on your work in the future. Thank you. Yeah, it should be chill. Usually my Mondays are a little busy, and then Wednesday I usually get a reprieve. Wednesday is normally my like, I just chill day. And then I guess my busy days are like Mondays and Thursdays, I would say. Hope I get to watch you more in the future. Yes, that'd be fun. So I do Stardew on Monday and Wednesday mornings, my time, so 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern. And then, yeah, where is this child? Chad. River? Riverfish? Yes. And then we play other farming sims, so we do those generally on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays we have an afternoon block, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Thursdays I play Riichi Mahjong. My two main things are farming sims and playing Mahjong, so Thursdays are our Mahjong day. And yeah, otherwise we're just playing. We rotate between which farming sims we're doing. This week we're doing Dinkum, which is why I'm wearing this goofy hat. Because Dinkum released last week, so we've been enjoying that. But we're currently, the games in our rotation are, we're playing through Harvest Moon SNES. We're at the tail end. We have 2 more seasons left in that game. We are playing through Pioneers of Olive Town. Dinkum, though we might do Dinkum, I might do a bunch of that off screen, and then just like Animal Crossing we'll hop in like on occasion. And I think after we finish Harvest Moon SNES, we might start playing the Doraemon Story of Seasons, because they just announced that the sequel is going to be coming out, so good to play through the first one, I think. So that was my plan. Tentatively, I was going to play Harvest Moon Game Boy. So we might try and slot that one in after we finish the main story for Pioneers of Olive Town. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just kind of flip-flop. I like to try... We're trying to play through every single Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game ever created. Basically all the games made by Marvelous. Whether they were published by Natsume or by Xseed. So, trying to kind of get that done in a sane fashion without front-loading. Like, I don't want to play through all the old games and all the way up and then play all the new games in a row. I'd like to kind of flip-flop back and forth, so trying to balance those out. Alright, let me check on Young Pick. I have to go but have a good game. I'll join the other day. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Yes, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. Is this a little emoji that she put in here? Or like she drew something? Emily's a gem. A true gem. Alright, let me quickly... What do we need? We don't need these two. Grab those. I have to go too. My meeting is starting already. Oh my goodness. Yes. Go have your meeting. I hope it goes well. Hopefully it's not too stressful. Thank you for stopping in though. I really appreciate it. To Farmer Raz, my knee's acting up again, and you know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with hot pepper. Trouble is my supplies run dry, so if you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. Alright. Don't worry, George. We got you, bro. We actually do have extra hot peppers. And Mildred can come on out of her coop. What up, Mildred? Got all that. Drop this off. There we go. Alright. Time to water. Grab all these. I don't know if hot peppers work the same as icy hot. I would expressly not recommend rubbing hot peppers on any part of your body. Like, please don't do that. They do not work like icy hot. And you are very likely to make a mistake and get pepper oil on your hand and then put it in your eye, which is a unique pain. Honestly, even if you're working with peppers en masse in the kitchen, please wear gloves. You get so much oil on your hands, it's actually quite difficult to get it off and not get it in your eye. So, yeah. If you're like processing like jalapenos or something for pickling or something like that, like, please wear gloves. Stood over the kitchen sink, dousing myself with milk. Yeah, like, it's brutal. Getting pepper in your eye is a unique kind of torment. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Actually, I guess I have to bring all this stuff with me. Let's see how much stone we have. We're gonna see if we can get the barn today. I don't know if we have enough stone. Let's see. Where's our stone? We might have enough. I don't know if we need copper bars. Bring some clay. In case we want to do a silo instead. Spice in the eyes flushed out pretty quick, but the pain in my hands lingered even after 5 hours. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, some hot peppers, they really do be messing you up. Not a fun time. Not something you want to experience. Alright, good. What up, Robin? We want to construct a barn. We want to build this in our animal hatch. Yeah, I feel like the barn here is good. Maybe we just do here and then we'll do another silo and another building if we have to. Alright, cheers, Robin. Thanks for that. Yeah, what kind of... Yeah, tell us what peppers you were working with so we can absolutely avoid them. Fountain is stunning today. Hello. Hello, Demetrius. What's going on with the fountain, bud? Hi, Raz. The weather is astonishing, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I'd say it's nice. Did you know this fountain is 30 years old? It's maintained and repaired by a technician from Grampleton. Are you making progress cultivating your farm? I haven't visited it since you allowed me to set up my experiment in the cave, which I'm still thankful for. Let's see. Robin constructed buildings on my farm. I'm looking into crafting sprinklers to automate watering. Well, he probably knows that his wife did this, but we'll tell him. Robin told me she constructed some new buildings on your farm. I hope they're working out for you. Glad you're doing fine here in Stardew Valley. Owning a farm is a lot of work and may be overwhelming at times. Speaking of Stardew Valley, do you know where our valley gets its name? Where does the name come from? Allow me to tell you. 1,000 years ago, a huge meteor shower periodically bombarded this specific area of the Ferngill Republic. Of course, back then, the Republic didn't exist yet. The meteors were so plentiful that their trails looked like fibers stretched across the sky. The meteorites looked like tiny drops on the trails, like morning dew on a spider web, so our ancestors called these showers the silk dew of the stars. When the Ferngill Republic was first established 150 years ago, the Admission Union named this valley Stardew in honor of our ancestors. Have you ever wondered why your crops are always healthy, or why they so easily bear high-quality produce? That's because of the meteor shower. The soil in the valley is extremely fertile. It has an abundance of nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. There's also a high concentration of minerals present in the soil, including zinc, manganese, boron, iron, sulfur, cobalt, copper, magnesium, and so on. You can grow just about anything with ease thanks to the fertile soil. It's the reason so many farmers have established their livelihood in Stardew Valley. I've learned something new, thanks. I'm happy you know more about the valley and where you live. The combined effects of science and history have made Stardew Valley a fascinating place. Oh, look at the time. I didn't mean to keep you so long. I'll let you get back to whatever errands you were running. Have a fantastic day, Raz. Aethera, hello, welcome in. I felt like that was like being quizzed in science. They were like, okay, name all of these, read aloud all of these different compounds. And I was like, oh god, manganese, what even is this? What is this? You got my name right, that's a first. How did I say Aethera? Was that correct? Did I do it again? Let me know if I mispronounced it again. But I'm glad I got it right the first time. First time luck. That is correct. Perfect. Good. I'm glad. Yokata. Yeah, if I ever mispronounce anyone's name, just shout it out to me. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. It's usually just stream brain, honestly, is how it is like 90% of the time. Difficult to remember things sometimes. Like how letters are pronounced in combination with one another. Alright, let's see. Anything good wash up? Let's see, let's see. I think, oh, I was like, maybe not. Just kidding. Rainbow shell, love to see it. Love to see it. Wow, a single rock. Alright. A little less useful. You have a cool avatar. Any reason you have puppet strings? So, first of all, thank you. I'm glad you like my model. My art mama did a really good job. So I am a marionette VTuber. That's why I have the puppet strings. So I have like a little ball joint on my neck. Technically I have ball joints on my shoulders too, but that you can't really see. And it's a little bit more obvious when you see my hands, but I don't have hand tracking, so no way to show you without moving the model. But yes, I'm a little marionette because I think VTubing is kind of like puppetry. It's a similar vibe. So I was like, you know what? I should make my VTuber avatar a marionette because that is kind of the same vibe. So that's what we did. I see, that's an interesting premise. I like it. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I didn't really have any other ideas. I was like, you know, I feel like a marionette would be fun. I hadn't really seen too many actual marionettes. There's more like doll VTubers, I guess. There's not a ton of marionettes that I've seen. Though I saw a really cool one. There's a Japanese VTuber who is also a marionette, and I love how she did her strings are actually very well attached in like the correct ways, which I think is really cool. It seems difficult to get it to look right without interfering with like the other stuff that you're doing. Even now, the strings are actually, it's hard for me to place myself in the scene without strings and the crossbar getting in the way sometimes, but she is a cool model. This is true, Susan. If you live near a railroad, it's actually funny. If you live near a railroad, because I grew up fairly close to one, to the point where you could hear it. They would like blow the whistle anytime they came through. You just stop hearing it. Like after a while, your brain just completely filters out the train sounds. Because I remember I used to have friends over when I was really little to have like sleepovers and stuff, and they would be woken up in the middle of the night and like early in the morning, and they would just not sleep well at my house because they were like, the train is so loud. And at the time I would be like, we'd be talking and the train whistle would blow and they would be like, do you hear that? Like, that is so loud. And I would be like, no, I literally didn't hear that. Like, that did not enter into my brain at all. So you just get used to it. Just get used to it. Emily, where you at, girl? I need to give you this bouquet. So I'm gonna camp out your workplace, which is a terrifying thing to do, but look like you could use a beverage. I kinda could, but I've never bought a drink from you, Gus. It's kind of awkward when they were like, here's a drink on the house, and it was like, they were like, because you're such a good customer. And I was like, I've never bought anything from you. Unfortunately. I'm actually the worst customer. I'm just here for free. I consider the bees and butterflies to be my special friends. Alright, we're giving her the bouquet. You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. I'm kind of nervous, aren't you? Nah, I'm good. Glad you like the bouquet. Human psychology is an amazing thing. It is very interesting. It's wild what the brain can do. Alright, let's drop off. We have so much stuff to sell. Let me check. I want to make sure. I guess it doesn't matter because these will be harvested tomorrow. So it can sell, let's see, all of these, and these two. Not bad. And then let's drop off none of these. Refill that just because it's low. Okay. That should be good. Let's see. Is there anything else that needs doing? Oh yeah, I need to build that beehive. True, true. What do I need for that? I need maple syrup, iron bar, and coal. Coal, iron bar, wood, maple syrup. Okay, nice. I'm gonna have to go into the mines and get some more iron for sure. Definitely will need that. Alright, beehive is there. There we go. Be able to plant stuff there. For the bees, for interesting honey. Now that I think of it, there is also... I think there's a statue behind the community center that I learned about recently that we can go grab, like place somewhere. Yeah, my tea is often going cold. I'm trying to drink it as quickly as possible, but hard to pull off sometimes. Okay, I think. Yes, the stone Junimo. I was like, where is it? This boy is somewhere. Where should we place this boy? Maybe like here? Is here a good spot, or should we put him like more central? Let's see. Maybe like here? Yeah, I feel like that's nice. There's another statue behind the mayor's house. Ooh, okay, let's get that. Let's get that. Like here, I imagine. I feel like I'm stuck on it, but... Maybe it's not here in Stardew Valley Expanded? I don't know. I'll have to get the correct spot. Just dug so many times. The mayor's probably like, what are you doing? Drinking Earl Grey too. Earl Grey is so good. It's so tasty. The thing I love about the Viennese Earl Grey is it's a Darjeeling base, which is very nice. It's a very nice combo. A great morning tea. Highly recommend. Alright, let's throw this boy in there. I think you can click... Oh, okay, okay. I'll have to click on it then. I was born in Vienna. That's cool. I've always wanted to go to Vienna. I want to go to Vienna during, like, opera season or something. I think that'd be fun. It seems like a fun city to visit. I just hate traveling. I'm a really bad traveler. I have a lot of anxiety, and I don't like flying very much. So... It's, also I don't like leaving my house, I guess, very much. So those are all barriers. makes it difficult to go abroad, in addition to, you know, it being expensive. A little okay, I'll get the magnifying glass. That's what I'll do. I'm sad I killed this blueberry bush by accident. I must have just not watered him. He must have just been skipped by accident. Tragic. Also weird that the hops did not produce today. It's like the first day in a hot minute. They have not produced. Let's see. I mean, to be fair, I have killed a great many plants in the Harvest Moon game, so it is not the first, and it will not be the last in a farming sim that I've just absolutely decimated. Gotta remember to go to the mushroom cave. Snag our mushrooms. Also should check the tappers in case they get got by the lightning today. Would be big sad. Okay. They are all good. I think. Yeah, I have like 3 melons that I'm keeping. I think that's fine. I don't think I need more than that in case anyone asks me for melons anytime soon. Alright, what else did I need to do today? Maybe it's a mine day. Gonna make some food, I'll be back. Sounds great. Hope your food making goes well, is tasty. What else do I want? Grab some good food. I guess I don't need my axe. Alright, let me go up to mines. Gotta do some delving. Need some iron. Need iron for more beehives. We'll get this boy on the way back. Maybe the statue isn't there anymore. I can't find it in my file. Yeah, maybe it got like patched out or something, or they changed how you get it. Something like that. That happens. I really need to get the one where you put the strange bun in the Vincent's like toy box and you get that strange frogman thing. I want that bad. I feel like I'm gonna put him outside the Adventurers Guild. He can be their mascot. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Yo, those ghosts are so annoying, and this sword is so good. We just destroyed that man. Those were like the bane of my existence for ages in here. I love this sword. I'm so glad we found it on the ground there. A lifesaver, really. Just found out about that the other day on my 7-year file. I only knew about it because of some, like, video. I think there's like a hint about it somewhere in there. Like, I think there's something about the strange bun. Yo, bat, are we gonna do battle or no? The bat was like, I don't know if I want in on this. That was probably the right move, but alas. It's a really cool statue. I think it's my favorite so far. That's rad. I'll have to like look up where those things are. So many ways down. I was like, that was a lot. Get some more iron. I'm not the greatest at picking up hints in games. Normally I'm not either, so I feel you. I'm not one for, like, subtlety in games. If a game does not want to tell me something outright, I probably won't find it. That's like, I don't know, there was like a whole community in World of Warcraft because they had all these like secrets in the game. Like goofy, crazy Easter eggs. The secret finding people were like an absolute mystery to me. They would be like, I noticed that they changed the location of this one thing in game, and I'd be like, you guys are too observant. You're way too observant. I don't have that kind of power in me. You have the trash can lid rocket off the can in Stardew? I've never had that happen. Is it like a bug or like a thing? This sword? I'm so lucky I found this sword because I'm awful at fighting in this game. I don't know, I get like I just take a lot of like extra damage for no reason, but this sword, because of the crit chance on it, it just does so much. It's just not even close. Things just do not stand a chance. Like, I remember the ghost used to be such a problem for me because my sword would be like terrible. It would take so many hits. But here we are just like two-shotting them. It's just not even close. Yeah, see, like that. This would take me so long and it'd be so annoying. Ghost be running up on me and I'd be like, man, this is rough. But here we are. Confident, no problems. It looked like it was supposed to happen, but I don't know. It surprised me for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, I've never seen that. I feel like I've hit a lot of trash cans too. Not so much in this save, but like in a bunch of previous saves. Definitely went all out on the dumpster diving vibes. Let's see. Gotta find our way down. There we go. Where's this ghost? Come here, bud. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. I think there was some iron. Yes. Up here. There we go. Don't feel like I need to deal with 5 million bats. There we go. Let's just descend, I guess. It's like evening. Munch some stuff. That was like a massive one. I don't think I've ever seen that boy. This bat is like trying to rush us and we're just moving along. He's trying to decide. He's like, okay, do I rush this girl down or do I just wait here? She's got to come through the spiral eventually. There we go. Oh, wrong one. I was like, why? Why? Okay. Alright. Now time to find the way down. Let's see. There we go. 460. Crystal dagger. What do we not need that's in here? Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, let's leave. Our pockets are full. Takes a hot minute to get back to our house. Because Stardew Expanded, the mine is much further away. So off we'll go. I got so scared for a second. I was like, wait, did I throw away my rapier? I did not. Spooked. Spooked. Gonna have to just deal with a bunch of this stuff tomorrow. Because we're gonna have to make another chest for sure. A new chest will be needed. lightning has struck one of our trees. Hopefully not one of our tapper trees. Let's put some of this stuff away. Drop all this off. Actually... is there anything we can take out of here? It does not need to be in here. I think it all has to be for now. Time for bed. Jumping around, Miss Pick. Leaping around. Alright. Gonna be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. The event will take place on the beach starting between 10 p.m. and midnight. Don't be late. Spirits are in good humor today. Okay, let me see. As far as this stuff goes, drop that off. Let's make, what do we need for a chest? Just 50 wood. Give me the wood. Let's make this light purple. All of our gems and stuff will go in there, so jade, the geodes. I guess our ores and stuff can go in there too. Okay, let's put all of these away. And then in the meantime, let's grab this out. Grab some of these. We can start processing these. And I need to put away 2 swords. Need my watering can. Let's quickly get young Mildred out. I'm still trying to get the trash can lid. Trying to replicate it. That's so wild. I can't believe I've never seen that. It's either a very rare event or a weird bug. I don't remember if these are going to produce another day. Peppers, I guess, won't, but don't remember about these other friends, so we'll just water them to be safe. The hat is super rare. That's wild. Whoop. Do you have a favorite hat in game? I'm not much of a hat gamer in here. I won't lie. I don't feel like I've gotten a lot of the hats, and I don't really like pay attention to them. But there's definitely like good hats. I just am always like busy trying to live, you know what I mean? Just trying to survive in this game. Get stuff done in like a vaguely efficient fashion. Not super efficient, just enough. No, I don't want to eat the mushroom. Leave it alone. Alright. Like, I feel like for ages I would always just have the straw hat. I would just wear that. And I was like, alright, well, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm up to. Okay. In here, let's grab the geodes out. Poppy needs to go. Okay, crystal fruit is good. We could probably spare that. Winter root. Solar essence. Okay, some of these things we can drop off. Any of these? I think we're good. Also found out that if you place your coop by a water source and have ducks, they will go swim. Ooh. Does that count the fish ponds? The, like, fisheries? Or no? Because that's super cute. I may have to move the coop then. Also, I guess we should give Emily her gift as well. Grab that. Okay, let's get 2 peppers because we need to give one to George. Get a flower for Emily. Did it on the beach farm, so I'm not sure. I will check. We'll try it. Alright, let's go quickly up to the community center, drop off some of these items that we have. Then we'll go to Clint's, get our geodes processed, and then try and track down George. Give him his pepper that he wants to rub on his knee. Poppy. I guess we could... I really want to keep these geodes, so... Sorry, Demetrius. Sorry, bud. Let's see. Blacksmith's bundle. Adventurer's bundle. Drop one of those off. And let's see. I guess we could bring... we have so many bat wings. And I think it's what? Winter foraging bundle? Has the yam that we sometimes find in the mines. Alright, let's go to Clint's. Let's process these. Process geodes. Cool. Those are done. Stop by our boy Gunther, see what he's up to. leave. I love this community garden. I think this is so cute. And I love that all the gardens have like the seasonal fruits and veg in them. I don't know. That's like such a nice touch that they added in the expanded mod that, like, I don't know, everyone has their own little garden. Got a community garden for the people who live in town that don't necessarily have space. Makes it a little bit more realistic, I would say. Feels a little bit more alive as a community. Should probably go talk to Sophia. We haven't seen her in like a hot minute. She has been struggling every time we've seen her, so that has like not necessarily helped matters, but is she in her house? Nope. Where is she? Oh, she's in her room reading. Alright, we'll leave her alone. No need to bust in. Be like, Sophia, what are you doing? I want to talk to you. This poor introverted girl is like, this person keeps coming to my house. It's the worst thing in the world. Alright, where's George at this time of day? Is he inside? No. Where's my boy George at? I feel like George like does not come out to the bar, so I don't know where he goes on these days though. I don't know if I like wait for him in his house. That's creepy. Just silently sit there till he comes back. Let's talk to Emily. And give her her second gift for the week. Guess I'll just wait here for this man. What are we at with Emily? We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is her 8 heart? Okay, we already witnessed her 8 heart event. Okay. And I don't think she has any additional or like different, aside from there was like a 5 heart event in the expanded mod, which we already saw, so I think we're up to date. Guess I'll just wait outside this house, see if George shows up, and also just wait to intercept. There he is. George, my dude. Took you long enough. George, my dude, you gotta work on your people skills, man. You gotta work on it. That is not the way that I would thank someone for giving you a pepper, especially for such a dubious purpose as rubbing on your knee like an icy hot. How'd you know this is my favorite? You did send me a recipe for pepper poppers, Shane, so it was a little obvious, I won't lie. He's too old for people skills. He certainly acts like it. I feel like old people need like twice as good people skills. Because when you're old, you don't have a lot of like things going for you, you know? You're not really attractive to anyone. You can't physically help out. So you should probably be even nicer to people because you don't really like add much to the group. You know what I mean? So it's probably ill-advised to be so aggro. Are the bat wings living here? Yes. Yes, they are. See, I think Mildred should be. Yes. Mildred is inside already. We'll just wait to process. All this iron, and then we will work on some copper, and then we'll go to bed. And then it will be the final day of summer. Moving at a fairly decent clip. Not too bad. I always forget that iron takes so long to process, like comparable. You get so used to copper being so fast, and then you get to iron, and then you get to gold, and you're like, this is a long wait. This is not an easy, oh, let me just stand by while I get a bar. Nope. Not the way. Actually, let's just put the copper away. I don't think we're gonna wait for it. And drop this off. Drink some tea while we wait. Hang out, as you do. Soon. Maybe. Alright, drop this off. Time for bed. Lapis, hello, welcome in. Happy Monday. How you doing? We are on the final day of summer, which means it's the moonlight jellies time. I'm working at the same time, so can't chat much, but I'll be lurking. Sounds great. No problem at all. Glad you could stop by, though. Yep. Tonight at 10 p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. See you tonight. Alright. Let's drop this off. Do some watering. I think the tomatoes are fully done. I don't think those keep going into fall. I wish it was the last day of summer here. We're having the heat wave hit hard today. It's already 36 outside. That sounds very dangerous, so you should keep hydrated. I don't know how much 36 or 39 is, but it sounds warm. It sounds warm. But yeah, definitely keep hydrated. Make sure if you can get cross breezes inside, that's like a good thing too if you don't have AC. 36 is 97. That's pretty hot. I think it's supposed to get up to there for us, which is quite warm later in the week. But I know our friends in Texas, where it's getting to be like 120 degrees, would love for it to be 97. They're not enjoying that at all. But yeah, keep safe, keep hydrated, make sure your freezers are packed. All that good stuff. Forecast is telling me tomorrow we'll reach 105. It's spooky. I think people underestimate the heat. The heat is very dangerous. We need to blow up the sun. It's a hard job, but it's the right thing to do. Yeah. Heat, I don't know. Like, I think people make a big deal about the cold, but you don't die of the cold as quickly as you die of heat, so heat is definitely the more dangerous of the two to deal with. So just, yeah, make sure you've got like things that are available to you. Make sure that your freezers are packed in case the power goes out, and that way you just don't open your freezer if that happens. Your food won't spoil. Stuff like that. Just try not to go too wild. Keeping animals cool is definitely a challenge. You freeze to death quickly below -30, even higher than that if you don't wear warm clothes. You do, but the thing is, if you're in the real problem with the cold is exposure. If you're inside, you're fine, unless you're wet. You're like not actually in that much danger. You can die in your house in the heat. It's very unlikely that you die in your house in the cold. But you can definitely get got inside with heat. Andy, don't judge, okay? Our chickens fear the water hose, but I'd rather them be wet and angry instead of being in danger of a heat stroke. Correct. Correct. And with the cold, you can always like bundle up. You can always just add more layers. You can't really, once you get to a base layer with heat, there's not really much you can do. Our homes are designed to trap the heat more than get it out, so heat is more dangerous. Yeah, it's important to, if you don't have central AC or air that is working, and also when it's the real problem in the modern era is if everyone uses their ACs at the same time, you can have a blackout, which is pretty bad. So if you can get cross breezes going, if you can open up 2 windows at opposite sides of your house that have some connectivity to each other, that can help to move heat around and get heat out of your house. But yeah, you have to kind of be sparing about using AC all the time. And cities might implement rolling blackouts for that reason, so that they like prevent everyone from blowing the fuse basically together. You can always put yourself in cool water, have airflow and such for heat, but it's harder than putting on more clothes and increasing the output of your heater. Yes. It is... It's not... I don't know. I live in a place that gets very cold, and we have blizzards and stuff, and... I'm never as threatened by the cold. I just don't find it as dangerous. Unless you're outside and you're wet, you're probably fine. And even then, hypothermia, it actually takes you a shockingly long time to get hypothermia to the stage that it's, like, dangerous. Unless you're up on, like, Everest or something, in which case frostbite and stuff is a real concern. But even then, it takes hours, even on Everest. Even people exposed on Everest take a long time to get got. So... it's not like you instantly pass away from the cold. It's a long, slow, like multiple stages of hypothermia kind of thing. Opposite over here, our house stays at about 90 degrees until the outside temperature goes above 115, which is really only a few days a year. That's pretty warm. That is hot. Anyways, I'm going back to melting my brain trying to learn. Good luck. Good luck. That's very warm. 90 degrees. 115 is hot. I don't know. Even 90, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to handle 90 degrees inside my house. My house is usually 65 to 70. Sometimes it gets up to 70 in the winter because the wood stove is very warm. So in the main room where the wood stove lives, it gets toasty. My flat is decent on that aspect. It's still below 30 inside. 84. Yeah, that's good. If you can keep it below 90 inside, I think that's positive. If you can definitely keep it below like 95 inside, you're doing good. The moonlight jellyfish are arriving soon. I look forward to it every year. Maybe I should make a jellyfish-inspired costume. That sounds very joyful, Sophia. I feel like Sophia and Emily are a match made in heaven. They should probably get married, honestly. In Expanded, it probably shouldn't be Clint as our rival. It should be Sophia as our rival for Emily's attention. Really needs to be super hot for a few days in a row without cooling down much during night for my place to get hot. That's a good thing. Having some buffer time before it really starts to heat up is a positive, I would say. Now we're just waiting for 10 p.m. I guess we can head back. We can put Mildred away so she doesn't immediately like pop out in the morning. 90 is fine for me. Moved from a tropical country to Australia, so I never got acclimatized to the cold, which is terrible this winter when it's hovering around 45. I imagine if you've never been in 45 degree weather, it feels awful. Probably feels real sad. It's funny because 45 is like super warm. Like if it was 45 degrees in the winter, I'd be like, whoa, we're having a crazy warm winter. Something is wrong. I'm supposed to get some thunderstorms and then get to the low 90s. Low 90s, still warm to me. Still very hot. Oh, okay, this tree grew up. I was like, did my tapper disappear? Is my tapper gone? Should also check what the vendor here has. What do you got for us? Let's see. Wool. I think I'm gonna spend for the wool and the duck egg just because we can get those quicker without having to upgrade our coop. Just because there's a lag time to even upgrade the coop, let alone get all the materials to do it. Hot, but not the worst, yeah. Not hot, unenjoyable, but not so terrible. Which is definitely a good thing. Guess I'll just wait here. Anytime I see fruit salad in this game, the only thing I can think of is the Wiggles fruit salad song. I think that's fair. That is also in my head, so I think that's perfectly reasonable. It's an easy song to get stuck in your head, so. I don't know. There's something about it. It's like something about the melody. It's hard to remove from your brain once you hear it. It's just one of those. Very, very sticky. Alright, I think it's 10 p.m. that we're supposed to stop by, so got a bit more. And then we will do the festival, and then we will probably save to fall 1, and then probably have to get off. But we'll see. Probably should have done some fishing today, but we were just chatting. It was all good. Somehow I feel like fishing like passes the time and also makes the day longer at the same time. Probably because there's so many starts and stops, but you also spend, when you don't have the like good rods with the hooks for bait and stuff, you don't really get fish that quickly. So it's a lot of time just sitting there waiting. Alright, let's go. Let's hit the shop first. We'll get the banner. We can hang that up in our home. All the romantic candles. Disappointed there's no buffet. Pam, it's 10 p.m. at night. I feel like we should have eaten before this point. I don't know that life is easy for jellyfish. Andy, calm down, bro. Marnie is smart here. That's probably true. This dock is probably very weighed down. Yeah, Emily, I have thalassophobia. I don't think we needed to, really poke at it, I guess. She's like, think about all the things down there swimming in the dark. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not think on it. I'd rather not remember that. I wonder if they're poisonous. Probably. Jellyfish are normally got stuff going on. Alright. I like feel Susan. She's like, I don't want to be near this body of water. Harvey, where are you going, sir? No mosquitoes. Definitely a positive. Linus, you can just vibe, dude. You don't have to, like, sneak anywhere. Paying my respects to another bygone summer. Leah, what a gem. Alright. Alright, it is time. Time to start the fest. Let's launch the boat. Let's do it. Where does this boat end up? I don't think it's tethered to anything. Like, how are we just putting that in the ocean and it just sails off? Because that's not very sustainable of us. Look at all these cute jellies that we lured in to the shallows with this boat. Look at the little ones. Little babies. Oh, and the green one. Look at the green one. The rare green one. Everyone got to see, well, hopefully, they wanted to see babies and they wanted to see a green one. Got both. 2 for 2. Rare jellies, check that off the list. Seen, experienced. The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on towards the great unknown. Alright, time for bed. The green one is the shiny version? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Sleep for the night? Yes. There used to be a game in the museum with that song that I played for ages. Every time I visited, it would project falling fruit onto the wall and you block the light from the projector to collect the fruit. That sounds like a fine way to remember that song forever. Alright. So, this is where I'm going to end for today. Let me do some quick swapping. Let's see, here is our schedule for the rest of the week really quick. Let me take a look and see if anyone that we know is online. They are probably not. We don't normally have a bunch of raid targets in the morning, but I will take a quick look. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anyone playing anything similar at all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out today. It was tons of fun. Got through summer. We'll be back tomorrow night for Dinkum, and then we'll be back Wednesday morning for more Stardew. But thank you guys so much for coming out, joining me. We had a really good time. I will put you guys on a bit of a stream ending screen. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for more Dinkum.